About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready? Gravity Lions. Ready.
They begin with a run by Miller. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. This defense for the Niners, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And bulldozing his way through. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw left side for Pearson is complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run with a former LSU Tiger. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. The Niners in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They'll run with Gibson. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Here comes the 49ers punter now. Back deep, Trey Palmer. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. 3-2 their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces. Because
there he goes, left side. How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kendra Miller, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Now Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And you look at this Saints defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes add up into points against you.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Taken in at the 22. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 10.
Cougar 19, go!
Now it's Miller running right. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Dragon 60, 70, Timberwolves.
From the gun, it's Shador. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes one extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Purdy from his own end zone. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
$12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Got it. Ready?
Second down and 6 now.
Go. Ready.
Here's Sanders. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Here's Gibson to start the drive. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Yellow.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Come on. Hit. Liking 18.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 22 and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far in this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Yellow. 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 I got you.
Play action. Now Purdy. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. From 19 yards away. And the Niners are back within a score. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing, Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go.
Okay, ready?
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
19 right, Bronco 80. Ready?
Play action. It's Sanders. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. The 20, 5, and into the end zone. Pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Well, Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they wanted to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Ready?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Here we go, set.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 111 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready? Knocking 18. Knocking.
To throw is Sanders. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
A solid stiff arm. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Sanders to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
The second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now Sanders. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. Shotgun now with Purdy. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And the out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. Two guys on it, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Final play of the half. Purdy toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? They'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Oh, the motion comes too late. And this is going to be a delay.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Purdy now to throw.
And this one is incomplete.
Now, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Purdy.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Purdy looking to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Ready? 70 Lions.
And they'll run it here. Able to avoid him at the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up Washburn's free throw. Another first down.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go now. 70. Warriors, 70.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Ready.
Sanders. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On play action, here's Shadur. He'll try and do this himself. That is caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
From the shotgun, Sanders.
They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
To throw now, here's Sanders. To the right side, complete to Miller. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They got 29 yards that time.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
They'll send one of those two tight ends in motion. Miller will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
It's now third and goal.
Now they'll empty out the backfield. On third and goal, Sanders will try and do this himself. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
But the criticism is that he overthrew his man, but you got to give him credit. He also didn't risk an interception with that type of a throw. Because of that, they still have a chance to put some points on the board.
And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 2nd down and a yard.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Here's Purdy. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, the turnover fuss continues. Here's another interception. And the Saints are going to have it here just past the 25. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They go play action now. Sanders. to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth.
Second and 15.
Come on.
Back to throw. Sanders. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the 49ers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Sanders. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Inside handoff now, Miller. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Let's go now. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. 18 Rattler. 18 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Back to throw. Sanders. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. On the return is Williams. Officially that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4.
Get set. 18.
Throwing here, Purdy.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
Now Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
This is 2nd and 8.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
Back to throw, Purdy. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 40. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
The 40-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Gibson here running out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Yellow. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure, and if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Get set.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy to throw. He's got Gibson on the out route. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
18. Watch out.
Purdy to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
To throw is Purdy. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1. It's tempting to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here.
Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing, Purdy. And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. I mean, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.